The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
If you have questions, you should...
Ready?
Huh? What?
Achuta, wonga kun bis dolpi kikuyana. Dong patugas maktelia. Ronda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukune. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo po dona rundi hodunga ku. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong patukas maktalea. Mucho siyak pakat. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo po dona rundi hodunga ku. Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolpi kikuyana. Dong patugas maktelia. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong patugas maktelea. Mucho siyak pakat. Kiye no namapaole rachikun.
Ready?
Huh? Hmm?
The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just... it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with? Indeed. What is it you would like from me? The Council has told you nothing of the Grove? Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with? I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition? Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance? My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here,
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But the Cathounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help. Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place. With the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malik has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders, so don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with? Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions...
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us, protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer. Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter. Please, I beg of you, find the Mandalorian raiders and destroy them so my daughter can rest in peace.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped? Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked. No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming... Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine. He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me. Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Yeah?
Now that must have... That must have...
Ready?
What?
Ready?
I'm here.
Huh?
What? How'd you like that? What? Let's go!
I'm here.
been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Ha! How'd you like that? Let's go! Ready?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Achuta, unga kun bistulpi kikuyana, tong patugas maktilea. Runda diho tonga kun hankabi, wana kun bez ching palamule, tungking ba nunotek, tokning chatukune mulerabes, muchashak pakat, kieno no namapaule rachikun. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabulmogo, kachichu ita bodunga, bank wale oganda naru chuchut, bogesha ponga bola wana jipne, amule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes, jedo badwana nidibobo, tong nabungsha nununya, tong patukashmak talea. Runda diho tonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek tokning chatukune mulerabes ka chikun ita hordonga iking kuno ba mulerachikun slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kun opa mulerachi kun. Slimo podonar di hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kun opa mulerachi kun. Slimo podonar di hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kun opa mulerachi kun. Slimo podonar di hodonga kun kabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Muchashat pakant. Kiye no namapaole rachikun.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handed standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handed to the prison he belongs in?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help you with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here in Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Paul the Metic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Metic. Is there any information you require? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what... I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow! It went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? So, what do you want to... Right.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Takum just takmiki grabulmoko. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Bamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mulerabes. Jedabadwana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwaleo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane ni mucho shat pakat. Kiye no nama paul. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Jedabadwana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha takum just takmiki grabulmoko. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru. Ronda di hotonga kun hanka.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Balut came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
Akupa Chekopa? Ronda di hotonga. Takum just takmiki grabulmoko. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru. Jedabadwana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nu tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Tolpa da bonk mucho shat pakat. Kiye no. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Tolpa da bonk wale gandonan chuchut. 같이 주 이따 돈동가 더 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹어 같이 주 이따 보동가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 추추트 먹으셔 본가 몰라 원하 찍네 물레 슬리모 보다다다 난가 쿰비스 물레 라베스 같이 군 이따 하던가 이킹군 오빠 물레 라치군 무주샷 박한다
So, what do you want? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you... You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further... Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Of course, of course.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nethick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Darrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettick about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Akupa Chekopa Gino Mulera Kimpaija Slimo Podwama Runda di Hotonga kun Hunkabi Wana kun bez ching palamule Ka chikun ita hodonga Yiking kuno pa mulera chikun Slimo Podona Rundi Hodunga ku Hunkabe Runda di Hotonga kun Hunkabi Wana kun bez ching palamule Ka chikun ita hodonga Yiking kuno pa mulera chikun Ta kunjus tak miki grabul mogo Kachichu ita bodunga Dolbabank wale Ka chikun ita hodonga Yiking kuno pa mulera chikun Muchashak pakanta
Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kempaija, Kislimu Poduama? Runda di Hotonga kun Hankabi, Wana kun Bez Ching Palamule, Tunta Kumjus Takmiki, Grabelmogo, Kachichu Ita Bodunga. Runda di Hotonga kun Hankabi.
So, what do you... That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course, of course.
Hakup? Hakup? Runda di Hotonga kun Hankabi. Wana kun beta kumjus. Runda di Hot. Runda di Hotonga ta kumjus tak. Runda di.
So, what do you... Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
Takumjus takmiki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis.
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be...
Runda di Hotonga kun Hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podo na rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shot pakat.
Is there any other info? I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Coulter's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Coulter. Is there any other Very well. I will be here to...
How can I be of further... Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh, Mark. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nedick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know? Right.
Tong abom sha umnina. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kababol pamuji kumana. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedabadawana ni di bobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Kachi kun ida hodonga. Iking kuno bamulerachi kun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking tong abong sha umnina. Wanga kun bez king balemur. Ta kunjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mule rabes. Tong haitwam jiji jong lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulera.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Ta kunjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bolawan. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno bamulerachi. Tong haitwam jiji jong lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chu.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet.
Who knows?
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolbi kikuyana. Dong patugas makdelia.
Ready?
Yeah?
I'll show you. Take that.
What?
Now let's...
You asked for this!